Hey Master Manifestors, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. This is your Wish Fulfilled on YouTube. Yes, you guys, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I brought you some fresh content, but let me tell you, my 3D has been purging out something just fierce. So, had to take a break from making new content really on any of my channels, but I'm slowly making my way back. Happy to do so. Today, as you guys have probably seen from the title of the video, we are going to be talking about the best kinds of affirmations, okay? If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor, put this video on pause, go see or view the video that's linked in the comment box below called Releasing the Wands, okay? That is the core teaching, it's the cornerstone of everything that's on my channel, all right? I will be going over some of the concepts, here that I go over in that video, and it's just always good to go ahead and have that knowledge as a backup, okay? So make sure before you go, any further in this video, go ahead and go check out that video, all right? Releasing the Wands, which, you guys, I'm actually going to stop calling them wants. I'm probably going to start calling them needs, because as we discussed in other videos, you guys, it's not that it's wrong to want things. We can get hungry and maybe want an apple, and it's not hard to get an apple, right? It's the underlying energy of whatever, that kind of makes up that want. So if you're wanting your SP, there's an energy underneath that want that makes up that want that is either going to support, you manifesting them in, or sabotage manifesting them in, okay? So when we talk about the energy of wanting, it usually comes, when we talk about the energy of wanting in terms of letting go of it, releasing it, usually the energy that's making up that wanting is coming from a place of lack, okay? And that's why we talk about releasing the wants, because we're manifesting what we're feeling 24/7. And if you're wanting your SP and the feeling that you are experiencing is coming from a lack of not having them, that's where your focus and your attention is at, that's exactly what you're going to continue to manifest in, right? But it's just a lot easier to think of them as needs, right? When you think about something you need, usually that's coming from a place of like, I need it and I don't have it. There's kind of an urgency there. Sometimes even a panic can set in. And when you think about it, you guys, there's only really few things that you need, in order to, because the ego has a job, and its job is to keep you alive, okay? But the problem with the ego is that it's not rational, it's not logical, it's basically just a program. And so your subconscious is programmed with several needs that your ego has begun to equate with, if I don't have this, I'm going to die. Literally, okay? And the reason why this is because, like I talked about in other videos, everything that you want, every goal that you have, every single heart's desire that you are motivated to manifesting, all points down to your 4 core wants and or needs. Everything, even your SP. And here's the thing, you guys, if your desire and your want and or your need for your SP is coming from a place of lack, it's not your SP that you want, you guys. It goes deeper than that, okay? It can be what you're actually wanting from your SP is to fill some kind of a void, some kind of a want, some kind of a need that your ego believes needs to be filled, okay? So And I'm actually probably going to do another video talking about that exact thing. Like, you think you want your SP, but actually you don't. What you want is the feeling that your SP, or you believe your SP, that only your SP can provide, which is not true. And it can be anything from, validation. You're not really wanting your SP. What you're really needing is them to validate your worth. Okay, well, I'll talk about that in a different video. I don't want you guys to get sidetracked because this is all about affirmations. Okay. So, talking about the 4 needs of the ego, again, the ego is impersonal when it comes to, or no, actually the ego makes everything personal. Okay. Like I said, it's not logical. Your ego is not part of your logical conscious brain, okay? It's a program. And what most people are not understanding is that your ego was set, your programming, your egoic programming was set, most of it, during the first 7 years of your life while you were still in a hypnotic trance, okay? So, your self-concept largely developed during the first 7 years of your life, mostly by examples and experiences and what other people were telling you who you are and what you're worth, okay? Which is not a bad thing if, the environment that you were around was naturally built in a way that made you believe that you're worthy, that you're always connected, that you're always loved and you're always wanted. But for many of us, that's not the environment that we grew up in. We grew up in an environment, where maybe we were neglected. And so what we were taught was that we're not worthy. We're not worth it. We're invisible. We're not to be seen, right? We're not always loved and or wanted. In order for us to, be loved, we have to maybe perform certain tasks or get high grades, or you know what I mean. And so your programming, like the ego itself, people like to villainize, is that even a word? They like to villainize the ego. We need the ego, you guys. Our ego is the tool that we use in this 3D realm to keep us, physically alive. It's your ego that keeps you, in the state of, well, maybe I shouldn't be jumping in front of moving cars. I shouldn't be touching hot stoves. I shouldn't be eating certain plants. They could be poisonous. There's a bear. I might need to run. So I mean, the ego has its place. It's not inherently good or bad. It just depends on the programming. And your programming can be corrected, and that's what I teach you how to do on this channel. Okay, so the 4 needs of the ego, and I say the 4 needs of the ego because that's what it is. Your ego believes that you lack love and connection, or you lack significance, or you lack certainty, or you lack variety. Okay? When really, who and what you really are is beyond this 3D reality. You don't actually need any of these things because you already are these things. You already are love. How can you need love when love is what you are? Everyone is you pushed out. This whole 3D reality is you projected out. You're looking for the reflection to give you what you already are. The reflection is there because you are. You exist. That's the whole reason why the reflection is there. That's the whole reason why your SP is there. That's the whole reason why your parents are there, your job is there. You are. And yet, and that's kind of the paradox of what we're here, to undo. It's like realizing you don't need love. You don't need connection. You don't need significance. Because you already are those things. How can you need significance when you are the only thing that truly is? You're it. And yet, you know, we deal with programming that makes us believe that we're unworthy. How can you be unworthy of an SP that you yourself created? Right? Mind blown. You see how this is? But this is programming. This is largely subconscious, so we have to deal with it, right? So what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to like hit this thing at the core, because like I said, every single heart's desire, every single goal that you have comes back to, points back to one of these needs, okay, of the ego, one of these 4 egoic needs. Think about it. Let's say that the whole reason why, you know, talk about manifesting an SP. And there is a specific, it's not really your SP that you're after, it's a feeling that they provide for you, okay? And largely for a lot of people, this SP provides them with the feeling of worthiness, feeling worthy, feeling significant, okay? And it's this, you know, and yeah, it's always like it's that one person. We call them qualifiers, because, you know, yeah, you can go get attention from, you know, other romantic interests, but it's not the same. It's because you have made your SP in essence your God. Okay? Anybody that deals in attachment styles, it's called a qualifier. And so this is how we kind of unravel that toxic attachment to anything, anyone or anything, okay, is by clearing that channel, that energetic cord. It's toxic, okay? To think that you need your SP, and I say need, you think, you know, even if it's subconscious, there's a part of you that believes you need your SP in order to be happy. You need your SP in order to really experience life. You need your SP in order to feel alive inside, okay? And so when you are in that mode of thinking, and your ego is saying, your program is saying, I cannot feel alive inside unless I'm with my SP. What is being projected? If your SP is you pushed out, what's being projected out what's being projected and manifested into your 3D reality and experience? If you have a belief or a feeling that says, I cannot be happy, I cannot feel alive inside unless I'm with my SP, what are you manifesting? You're manifesting more of not feeling alive inside. Okay? And again, it's really that feeling that you're after. You're after wanting to feel alive inside. You're not actually after your SP. Your SP is just your qualifier in that moment. We change qualifiers all the time. Okay? I've had, you know, my ex used to be my qualifier, but before that, you know, I had a qualifier before that and a different qualifier before that. You know, yes, I only had one qualifier at a time, but that just goes to show, and I believe that's even mirrored back with one of Neville's, you know, teachings about that man or no man or something like that. It really is true. You don't actually want that man. You don't actually want that SP. You want the feeling you think only they can provide. But for those of you who, you know, have had many SPs, you know that that's not true. Because you've had multiple qualifiers, you've had multiple SPs, okay? So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to dissuade you from manifesting your SP at all. I do believe you can manifest your SP, but you have to deal with the part of you that is causing your SP not to be manifested in the first place. All right, so back to affirmations. We are going to come up with affirmations that will hit at the core. It's going to be like the root system, okay? Because if you are able to program this core self-concept into your, you know, into your subconscious, everything else is just going to happen naturally, okay? So let's look at, so again, we got the 4 needs of the ego, we got love and connection, we got significance, certainty, and then we have variety. Those are the 4 different needs, okay? So I think I'm feeling like a need to really kind of show you how everything points back to one of these four needs of the ego. I'm going to take something that isn't SP related, because a lot of people are really attached to that story that they need their SP. So we're going to hit something completely different. Let's talk about maybe like a career goal that you have, or a financial goal. Okay. Let's say that you're wanting to be a millionaire. Okay. One of your goals is to, and we always put them in the present tense, because time is not, it's not linear. It's past, present, and future is all happening right here and now. So there is a parallel reality where you right now are actually a millionaire. So you can legitimately say, I am a millionaire, right? But that's one of your goals, is I am a millionaire. Oh, don't tell me this is not going to work. Bummer. Oh, there we go. I'm going to say a multi-millionaire. Okay? That's the goal. This is what you want to experience, is I am a multi-millionaire. Ask yourself why, okay? Why? What are the reasons why this is your goal? I'm a multimillionaire. Why is this your goal? Okay? A lot of people, it's like, oh, well, if I'm a multimillionaire, I'll never have to worry. I'll never have to worry about money again. And think about what money represents. Money represents paying all of your bills, right? All your bills being paid. You never have to worry where your next meal is coming from. You never have to worry about, making your rent or your mortgage payment. All of your needs are supplied. Basically, that's what it is. You never have to worry about any of your needs again. What need would that fall under, though? It's going to fall under safety and security, okay? See how everything points back to one of these core wants and or needs. Never having to worry about money again, because all of your needs are going to be met, is going to fall under the category of certainty, under security, under comfort. You see what I mean? And so, and there's a lot of other things too. We'll keep going, because I'll show you how one goal can point back to multiple different egoic needs, and how if we create an affirmation list where we are programming just these core wants and or needs into your subconscious as already always being filled, things just happen and unfold naturally to where you don't even have to worry about things not showing up. You don't have to worry about your bills being paid, because you're the creator of everything. Of course, you're going to feel safe and secure all the time, because you're the one you're printing all of this out, right? You're manifesting all of this. All of this exists because of you. So what other goals, or what other reasons might you want to become a multimillionaire? It could, maybe there's something in there where it's like you have the freedom and resources to do anything you want. And we could say a freedom and resource maybe to vacation and travel the world, okay? Vacation and travel the world. What need do you think freedom and resources to vacation and travel the world is filling? Okay? That's going to fall under variety. Okay? Feeling alive inside, feeling like you're free, feeling excited and fun and uninhibited and independent. Okay? For some people, becoming a multimillionaire, it's going to give them the feeling of they made something of themselves. It could also be something about, they'll be able to bless others more. Bless others more abundantly. Okay, so making something of yourself, what need do you think that points back to? Significance, right? You made something of yourself, so you feel worthy. You feel validated. You feel set apart from. Okay? And then blessing others more abundantly gives you a feeling of connection, at least. Could also give you a feeling of love. Okay? So you see how everything points back to the 4 needs of the ego. Everything. Every single goal that you have, every desire, every drive comes from wanting to meet one or all of these 4 needs of the ego. So that's why we are creating a core self-concept that just deals with these 4 needs of the ego. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that so you could see for yourself how it doesn't matter what your goal is. You know, and if you're wondering, you know, think about your SP. You can say, I am married to my SP. Okay, that's your goal. That's what you want to manifest. I am married. We'll say happily. You got to be, because you can marry your SP and it not be a very happy marriage. I am happily married to my SP. Okay, why? Why do you want to manifest this? Okay, what feeling are you getting from this? You'll never have to worry about dating again, right? Think about, think about what dating, the thought of having to get back in the dating pool, what does that make you feel? For a lot of people, it's like a feeling of uncertainty, right? Not being quite sure, it's unpredictable. So you can see how never having to worry about dating again points back to certainty, a feeling of security, a feeling of comfort. Your SP to you is comfortable for the most part, for most of you. It's predictable. You know, getting back out into the dating scene for a lot of us is just like we'd rather not. You know, and there's multiple reasons why people might feel that way, right? I'm happily married to my SP. That would make you feel special and loved. Like your SP marrying you is going to make you feel some kind of way. You know, and right off the bat, we have special and loved. That's pointing back to the need of significance and the need of love and connection. You know, and if you have a hard time thinking about why you're wanting this, you can also go back to figuring out, why you don't want this experience of not having your SP. Why is it, how do I want to word this? Because a lot of people have a hard time trying to figure out what it is they want or what it is they need. So sometimes it's easier to sit down and think about, okay, what am I not wanting? What am I experiencing now that, I am not happily married to my SP, or I am not currently in contact or connection with my SP? What am I currently experiencing, that I'm not wanting to experience? Well, disconnection from your SP, right, is making you feel some kind of way. Not having your SP active in your life experience is making you feel a certain type of way. So what are you feeling? You're feeling disconnected, and you want that feeling of connection. Maybe you're feeling insignificant. Why aren't they talking to me? I must not feel good enough, right? Very unpredictable. What are they doing? Who are they with? I don't want to get back out into the dating pool. There's pee in it, right? I saw that on one of the dating sites. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so funny. There's pee in the dating pool. Anyway, and then and for a lot of us, there's this feeling inside when we are not around our SP, or our SP is not currently active in our life, where we feel dead inside. We feel numb. That we definitely don't feel alive, right? There definitely is a lack of fun and excitement there, okay? So everything points back to, every single thing, every single experience that you're wanting to have points back to these 4 needs of the ego. Everything, Okay, even you wanting your SP, even you wanting to experience your SP comes back to wanting to experience love and connection, feeling significant, feeling certain, and feeling a sense of variety, okay? Feeling alive inside and stuff like that. So that's why we are going to focus just on building a core self-concept where we are programming ourselves subconsciously to feel love and connected all the time, regardless of what is happening in the projection, okay, on the movie screen. Because remember, you guys, what you see in 3D reality does not exist separate from you at all. What you see in 3D reality and what you are experiencing exists because of you, even your SP, even your parents, even your neighbor, even, you know, the mechanic down the street. Okay, it not only is it not separate from you, it exists because of you. So if we program our subconscious with this belief and identity that we are always loved and connected, and we always feel loved and connected, we always feel important and worthy and validated, we always feel and we are always comfortable, secure, safe, right? We always feel alive inside. We always feel free. We are free. If we program our subconscious with this, this core self-concept, everything else is just going to unfold naturally, okay? Because think about it, even if you have an affirmation or a desire or a belief that says, I am worthy of love. If you have something that attacks your sense of self-worth, that core, we'll just say you're dealing with a subconscious belief or programming that is, I am not worthy, or I am worthless, right? This is the core. That's the core self-concept. When you believe that I am worthless, you can attach whatever condition you want to it. I am worthless. Or you can say, we'll do it this way because it's easier to write about. I am unworthy. Okay? That's the core self-concept. Then we start, and this happens subconsciously, you guys. When we have this core self-concept here of I am unworthy, then we start looking for proof that we are unworthy of whatever it is we're desiring or needing. I am unworthy of love and connection. I am unworthy of financial security. Okay? I am unworthy of attention. You see how this works? So this is going to be what we actually, the core self-concept that we work with. What do you think I am unworthy is going to translate to when we're working on affirmations, right? You're going to change I am unworthy to I am, and I always put always, I am always worthy, okay? Because when you program this into your subconscious, then you're going to subconsciously start looking for evidence. And because you're looking for evidence, or noticing, I should say, you're noticing evidence, okay? Because evidence already exists of you always, being worthy. So, side note, you guys, I am is going to be the identity. So we're programming in an identity inside of you that says, I am always worthy. Identity. We're also going to approach it from a feeling of, like, from how you feel, because that's what you're always after. There's a certain feeling, okay? There's a sensation, there's an experience, a feeling in your body that you experience that is unique to the statement, I am always worthy. That produces a certain kind of feeling in you, okay? And then so we program the feeling state into your, into your being, okay? So we've got the identity statement that says I am always worthy, and then we got the feeling state I always feel worthy. Okay? Yeah. I'm hoping this is making sense, okay? Because we're going to actually get into the meat of what we're getting ready to do, okay? All right, you guys. Here we go. All right, so we got the 4 needs of the ego. So we're going to start with love and connection. Now, they are not the same thing. They're very similar. A lot of people will settle for connection when they really want love, okay? So, but we're going to do it like this. Love, connection, because that's the category we're going to be setting affirmations for, okay? The core self-concept affirmations. So, as you can see, there's different things that we can say. So, underneath, love and connection, we're seeking a sense of approval, a sense of belonging, wanting to feel accepted and understood, okay? Wanting to merge or become one with somebody, okay? What we're not wanting is we don't want to feel abandoned, we don't want to feel alone, we don't want to feel rejected, and we definitely don't want to feel disconnected, okay? So we can, right off the bat, we'll start with love, okay? So I am, here's the identity statement part of it, I am always loved. I am always loved. And you can also put loved and wanted, whatever feels good, okay? I'm always loved. I personally say loved and wanted. For connection, and it's not on this paper, but I'm going to go ahead and put that on there, but I'm going to put it on here before I forget. I am always included. That would fall under connection, okay? I am always included. In other words, one of the fears you may have is feeling left out. Okay, never, you know what I mean? So, we got the I am always loved and wanted. Then we're going to do I always feel loved and wanted. And in the back of your mind, you can say no matter what, because what we are doing is we are disconnecting. We are disconnecting our feeling state with what is happening in 3D reality, okay? Our attachment to what's happening in 3D reality, our belief that our 3D reality is a validation of our own worth or of our experience, okay? That way we are able to really look at 3D reality as what it truly is. It's a reflection of what you're already feeling, okay? And what you are already feeling, like if you're experiencing an experience with your SP, where your SP is involved in third parties, or they're with somebody else and they're not you. The only reason why you're watching that happen in the movie is because you yourself have this subconscious programmed, it's like a programmed reality within you where you're not worthy. You're not worthy of being chosen. And so that's what you're watching happen on the screen. That is 3D reality. So when we are programmed to always feel loved and wanted, and we are programmed with the identity that I am always loved and wanted, then that's exactly what you're going to watch unfold on the 3D, screen that is reality. Or I should say, yeah, on the screen that is 3D circumstances. I should say 3D circumstances. 3D is not reality, you guys. The reality is what's happening inside of you, okay? You are reality. You are. So the reality that you are experiencing has nothing to do with the actual movie screen itself, okay? The movie is not reality, you are. So we change what's going on within you, okay? So we got I am always loved and wanted. I always feel loved and wanted. Then we have I am always included. I always feel included. because that's what we're always after, are these certain feelings of love and connection. We're after the 4 needs of the ego. And the 4 needs of the ego are these feeling states up here, okay? I always feel included. Okay? And you can keep going in that direction. Okay, so we'll do one more. We'll do understood. And then we'll do accepted. Or even approved. I am always accepted. Yeah, we'll put I am always accepted. Always. I am always accepted. I always feel accepted. Okay. Now, as you are saying these affirmations, you guys, certain affirmations are going to hit a little bit different because, you know, there may even be resistance to some of these because it's in direct conflict to an existing programmed affirmation. Okay. So if there is resistance, you feel this resistance or this doubt when you say, I am always loved and wanted. And right away, your attention wants to go to your SP who's chosen somebody else other than you. Just understand, okay, that is programming that is kicking up. It has nothing to do with, you know, your inherent worth or anything like that. Your programming is not a sentient part of your being. It's like a computer programming. Okay, it's impersonal. There's nothing conscious about it. It's just been programmed that way. Okay, a whole bunch of viruses. And we, you know, on this channel, I talk about clearing those viruses. Okay, so in other words, like if you are experiencing resistance when you are, you know, affirming, I am always loved and wanted, and I always feel loved and wanted. And resistance can look like, you know, all of a sudden your attention wanting to go to proof that you're not always loved and wanted. That's resistance. That's your programming popping up and saying, that's not true. Look, here's all the evidence. Okay, that's when you know to do the other work that's associated work that I talked to you about on this channel. Just go back through my catalog, okay? I teach you how to undo subconscious programming here. I also teach you how to clear away current emotional feeling states. I should just say feeling states. Current feeling states that are keeping you from being able to record a new story into your subconscious. Okay, I teach you how to do all of that here, but that would be something that you would look at. So if you're saying these affirmations and it's hard for you to stay focused and to conjure up that feeling of always feeling loved and wanted, that is because there is a current program hard at work that is wanting to reject this new program from being set. Okay, and there's a way that you can erase that, the challenging program, the one that is trying to reject the program you're trying to set, okay, the better one. All right, so after you've come up with all of the, core affirmations that would fall under love and connection, whatever resonates with you, you would just go to the next one, significance, okay? And you do the same thing. First big number one is going to be a sense of, I don't even want to say good enough. It's more than that. Yeah, you're always good enough, but you're more than enough, right? So I am always more than enough. And I say always. We're doing a blanket statement here because we're programming our minds, our subconscious mind, to be able to look at things happening in 3D reality, and no matter what happens, we're programming our subconscious programming to not attach our sense of self-worth to anything that's happening on the movie screen that is 3D circumstances, okay? We're always worthy, no matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what our SP is doing. We're always worthy. Worthy of what? Anything. Worthy of love, financial success, worthy of attention. We're just worthy, right? We're always worthy, no matter what, okay? So I am always more than enough. And then, of course, I always feel more than enough. Then we're going to do I am always worthy. Okay? I'm always worthy. No matter, what my mom or dad said. No matter what my SP thinks. Okay? No matter what. I'm always worthy, no matter what is happening. Okay? I always feel worthy. Let's see. We can also do I am always validated. I always feel validated. Okay? And we just keep doing these across all of the, whatever you can come up with. I always feel extraordinary. I always am extraordinary. I am always important. I always feel important. I am always #1 top priority. I am always prioritized first. Okay? I always feel prioritized first. You see how this works? Okay? Certainty is going to be the same way. I always put these together, safe and secure. I am always safe and secure. Okay? We'll do that one right here, certainty. I think it's important for me, I feel, to talk this out with you guys so that you can kind of understand, especially this is helping, I hope, to disconnect your sense of reality to what is happening in 3D circumstances, okay? So I am always safe and secure. I always feel safe and secure. For those of you, you've been in the law of assumption community, maybe, for whether it's been years or if you're just brand new, okay? If you've been studying it, for any length of time, you understand and you realize that, this is how we create a new movie. This is how we create a new experience, and this is how we're able to do that unconsciously. If we program ourselves, you are unconsciously creating a movie and an experience with your SP where, they're showing up or they are behaving in a way that makes you feel unworthy. You're not waking up, thinking of affirmations to say so that your SP is going to go off and be with third parties. You are manifesting that unconsciously, right? So this is what we're doing with your subconscious. We are reprogramming your subconscious with a core self-concept where you are going to manifest experiences unconsciously that you actually want to experience. Does that make sense? Like, you're not going to have to, once these are programmed in, you're not going to have to sit there and think and say or affirm that I am always more than enough. What's going to end up happening is you will finally start to experience things in 3D circumstances that will continually have you even subconsciously reaffirming and revalidating that programming that's already there. Okay? So in other words, you have set in stone or in your programming, okay, this identity that says I am always more than enough, and you are always feeling more than enough. You're going to start experiencing things in 3D circumstances, things such as, you know, your SP drops all third parties and now they're marrying you, okay? Or you're being selected for something that, you know, maybe 300 other people were in the running and you were number one top, you were the top person, you were chosen, you know, or you know, you're manifesting experiences with friendships and family where they're behaving in such a way that shows you and reflecting back to you this identity that you already have of I'm always more than enough. You see how this works? You don't have to consciously affirm these once they are set in your programming. What's going to actually end up happening is you're just going to start experiencing these things in, you know, your 3D circumstances that is just automatically going to just affirm them for you. Okay? I hope that's making sense. I'm not going to announce it right now, but I am going to have an amazing gift for you guys as soon as my head cold that I got going on here, as soon as it goes away, I'm going to drop a gift, an amazing gift for you guys, probably sometime, probably next week. I have to pick up my kids again on Saturday. This is my weekend with them. And so it'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday of next week that I'm going to drop an awesome, amazing gift for you guys. All right. All right. And then just keep going along those lines, you guys, you know. I'm always safe and secure. I always feel safe and secure. You keep working with things that are, you know, that fill that need and that want and that feeling of certainty. Okay. You could also say, I am always comfortable. I'm always feeling comfortable. Okay. Variety would be the same thing. Like, I'm always alive inside. I'm always free. I'm always feeling free. I'm always feeling alive inside. Okay? That's going to be the core self-concept. Like, literally, you guys, you don't need any other affirmations than those. You can if you want to, but you don't need any other affirmations other than those. You don't. Because once you start getting to work on your manifestations, because whatever it is you're wanting to manifest automatically points back to one of these anyway, it's in the bag. Okay. All right, you guys, I hope that helped. I hoped it really helped. I know it is. Like, once you guys get, you know, once you guys construct your affirmations that are filling, you know, that automatically have you feeling these certain ways without it needing anything to happen in 3D circumstances, your life is going to change, you guys. It's going to be amazing. The experience of not needing 3D circumstances to look any certain type of way in order for you to feel loved and connected or wanted, in order to feel significant or important, safe and secure, alive inside. Oh my gosh, you guys, life gets so damn easy. It gets so flippin' easy. All right, you guys, do me a favor, comment below, let me know what you thought. Definitely make sure that you smash the like button for me. That's how this channel has been able to grow. It's how it's been able to reach people that it, you know, maybe under normal circumstances it wouldn't. And then also be sure to share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I will see you guys. If I can drop more content before I pick up my kids, I certainly will. Okay, hopefully I can. If not, I'm definitely going to see you guys next week. Okay, I love you guys so much.